How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great day. We got a problem. We got a big, big problem, and I'm going to talk about it right now, and we're going to get right into it. All right, so the enlisted problem. All right, look, if you played enlisted or you're familiar with it, if you're not familiar with it, if you're a subscriber to my channel, first time watcher, pressing that thumbs down button, I'm gonna give you the quick rundown, right? The TLDR. Enlisted is a MMO, free-to-play World War II shooter, probably out there with a very good alternative to Battlefield 5, right? The reason why I say that is because it's very historical based, it has a lot of weapons, a lot of features, a lot of battlefield, a lot of soldiers and stuff like that that relate to the era, and they really keep that historical authenticity with it, so I really do appreciate it. Now, going to the problem with the game, kind of the quick rundown of the problem is the first one we're going to talk about is the grind. And I'm going to say this right now. I loaded up the newest update. I think it's called the Battle of Berlin update or whatever. Added a bunch of new features and stuff like that. New levels to the campaign, new vehicles and stuff like that. Great. But the problem is very, very, very grindy. And the problem is because I got myself premium packs, premium squads. If you're unfamiliar, they usually have what you call it, a pre-order bonus, right? If you have a new campaign or something like that. I didn't do the Moscow. I didn't do the Battle of Berlin because it's I'd rather buy the new Mass Effect than get the new squads. But that's just my personal opinion. I have premium squads, right? I invested for the D-Day one. I'm more really invested right now in the Battle of Moscow because it's just really, really grindy with trying to level up just one campaign, just focusing on one. So the premium squads, right? And if you're unfamiliar with it, it's you get like a level 4, level 5 kind of team, right? And my thing is I get a level 5 for I'm focusing right now on the Germany campaign. So I get a level 5 assault squad, so they have an MP41. They're very good. They get good perks. They run around and they can dominate. I also pre-ordered the pack for the machine gunners, right? So they get a good machine gun, actually one shots, one taps people a lot. Very good machine gun, very good crew. It's a four-man crew. Same thing with the other guns. They're usually four-man crews, if I'm correctly, four-man crews. And lastly, I got the Panzer 38T. Very good tank for taking out, I believe, T-60s. But then when you face either there's a T-127 or someone will correct me in the comments below. Once you face tanks past the default Russian starter tank and even the premium one you can take out, but that can give you trouble. You can struggle a little bit. They can pen you frontally. The T-60 can't. It's a little 20 millimeter autocannon tank. Can't pen you frontally, so you can really take out a lot of players easily, get a lot of XP. Does a great job for grinding down infantry as well. All right, so why am I upset about this? Well, I have a bunch of premium squads, right? So they're supposed to give you XP in addition to premium time and all that. So I got premium time, I got XP, right? And I'm not saying I'm a whale or that, but I'm putting some money in the game that's supposed to make my grind easier. I go finish like first place in this one game mode. I think it was like assault or whatever, right? There's other cathedrals or whatever like that. There's a monastery, and I was fighting there, and I finished first place in my team. Got like 44 kills, 2 deaths. The XP bar moves literally this much for the campaign process. This much. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? If you played War Thunder, World of Tanks, or anything like that, you can definitely attest that when you do well as a player, if you do like finish top 5 or top place in your team, get a lot of kills and stuff like that, you will get rewarded. You get a lot of XP, you get a lot of credits, you get a lot of stuff for it, right? So if we're taking that logic and putting it into this free-to-play game, where you're supposed to make your grind a lot easier with that stuff. And I'm like level 16 or whatever in the German campaign. If I'm moving this much from doing that well, finish top of my team with all the allocates for best machine gunner and all that, and it just moves that much, like there's a problem. It's a grind problem. It's a big grind problem. If I'm playing free to play and I don't even have all those boosters going on, it'll probably move like this much. Like this much. So that's an issue. That's a big issue. And the next thing I'm saying is the money. Oh my lord, if you've seen the prices today for the new premium packs coming out, the regular one, I think it's like 1,900 coins, it's like 20 bucks or whatever. But past that, some of them are going for like 3,000 coins, 4,000 coins for aircraft. That's like 40, 60 bucks just for one squad. All right, so you're telling me you're going to have to pay 40 bucks to 60. So 60 for like planes / tanks. And the thing is if you look, if you're familiar, if you look at the Battle Normandy campaign, right? I'm going to tell you right now, don't buy the Chaffee. Do not buy the Chaffee. Whatever you do not buy the Chaffee. Because the reason, if you play War Thunder, because this game kind of based a lot of the mechanics based on War Thunder with the tanks, the Chaffee's going to get destroyed. It's going to get destroyed by the Pumas. The Pumas are like, if you're unfamiliar, it's a wheeled, basically, it's kind of a tank destroyer or whatever for the Germans. The Germans start off with it and everything, and it's a very easy tank to play. It's very strong, can take out Stuarts. If you play it right, it can definitely take out Shermans as well. So it's a very strong tank. If you're going to be driving around with a Chaffee, a light tank that has really no armor, it's going to get destroyed. And the Germans get a Panzer III. Like, I don't know what else to say, but you need to play the German campaign if you're playing Normandy. You're definitely at a big advantage. So there's that. And then the P-51, they added the P-51 that you can have. They had it way back when. It's like $60. Same thing with the German 109, $60, like for the Moscow campaign. So it's like, now, and planes aren't really worth it. I hate to be honest, but they're not. And the reason why is because they're only good if you're a dive bomber. If I play the Stuka, I can definitely rack up kills with it, but it's not a premium version, so I'm not going to get any credit for it at all. All right, next $40, we're talking about like regular squads, assault squads, and all that. All right, the thing is, you're going to drop this much money in, and you're going to have the problems I'm having with the grind, where you're going to move this much. It's not worth it. Either they're going to take a step back and kind of fix the grind issue, or they're going to be like, well, you can just grind it all the way out. And just keep this in mind. If you're a player, you're going to have to be locked into that game. You're going to be 100% locked into that game. If you're not locked into that game, or you like to play other games and stuff like that and multitask like I do, then maybe you should consider just focusing on one campaign or just stepping back and taking your time. That's really what I would recommend doing. So, other than that, I don't mean to be a rant, like to say this game's terrible. This game's not. This game is really good. It actually probably gives me a lot of Battlefield 3 vibes that I played. It's a very, very good game. But the problem is just because of the payment models and all that cause it to be grindy. And, I'm not asking for it to be simple, easy, that I play one game and I get all the way to the max level. No, but it has to be reasonable, right? If I play Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, if I play a match, I usually get a decent chunk of XP that I can level up and I get unlocks and all that. It's not that grindy. This, on the other hand, is very just, if I'm doing well, I should get definitely rewarded for it. That's kind of what they're trying to do. But you can't tell me if I finish first place in my team with 2 deaths, 44 kills, it moves that much. I saw it today, I was like, what the hell is going on? Excuse my language, but what the hell? So, just keep that in mind if you play this. If you really want to grind and focus on that game, then you're going to have to focus on it. Like, that's going to be your game. I would recommend choosing a campaign, sticking with it, grind it out, and then move on to the next one. But you're going to either burn yourself out that way, or maybe you're going to like it. I don't know. Me personally, I'm probably going to get burnt out. But other than that, I hope you liked the video. I hope you have a great day. I hope you take care. See you later.